Karabo Mukwena here. Welcome to my channel. Story time! As the United Kingdom was celebrating, or observing rather, the last day of Mental Health Awareness Month on the 31st of May 2022, I found myself at the reception area of Akeso Crescent, which is a psychiatric hospital in Randburg. I had just completed a 3-month work project that I committed myself to when my beautiful rainbow baby was 2 months old. I had just given birth to Asante, and it was at the end of a really tough pregnancy that really took its physical and emotional and mental toll on me because it happened after a miscarriage that we had in November 2020. Asante's pregnancy was really tough. I was put on bed rest towards the end of our pregnancy because I had developed a vaginal infection that couldn't clear, and it threatened an early birth. What do they call it? A premature birth. And that was scary. That was really scary for me because the thought of yet another person, another human being, like leaving my body before their time, really just crippled me, and I couldn't have it. So that physical toll on its own, plus the emotional stress that I was already under, because a post miscarriage pregnancy is just fueled with a lot of anxiety, like understandably so. You went through a loss, like you've been here before and it ended really badly, and you then try to be quite intentional about the stuff that you're thinking and how you're feeling, but it's also your reality. Our miscarriage happened 3 days before our first prenatal appointment at the same doctor's office that I was supposed to have my prenatal appointment. That was really tough. That's a whole, another story on its own. So let me know in the comment section if you'd like to hear about that story. I've really shared the journey online, but I haven't really told the story. There's a lot that happened on that day that I don't think I've put online. So as I was trying to heal through a miscarriage and a post-miscarriage pregnancy and trying to navigate that, I had to hold the hand of a grieving husband who had lost his father. That was different. Do you know grief, right? Like, do we understand grief? I know grief. Like, I really, really know grief. And grief is no one's friend. Grief is super complex, and grief will always try to win. That was a serious roller coaster. And as a girl that went through the grief of grieving a parent, right? Went through the journey of grieving a parent, I was so scared for that boy. Like, I was always really scared for my husband because, like, just wondering how he would navigate losing a parent, because that is completely life-changing. Losing a parent is difficult. It's super difficult, and I had to unconditionally love a man through a miscarriage, through his grief, and that was tough. But God continued to carry us through. But that was a really tough season to go through as a married couple. So the time leading up to my eventual self-admission felt like these endless boxing rounds, right? And like I would get the occasional break to like recoup, but that felt like insufficient. Like it even felt like it wasn't happening. Like I felt like the rounds were just endless. Yeah, like life was like hitting me, right? So it was important. No, like that's not the right English word. It was essential. No, even that is not doing it. It was imperative. Listen, it was paramount that I exit the boxing ring, because clearly I did not have the strength to continue being in the boxing ring because it was knocking me out, right? So I did that. I exited the boxing ring and I was admitted for 16 days. And for 16 days, I was away from my 5 month old and my almost 5 year old. And that was tough. That was really, really tough. And my whole body was just shocked, man. Like, I think also my body was shocked from how little I was doing, right? Because if you're a mom, like there's a motherhood culture that you are always supposed to be found doing something, always have to be doing something because you are always in service of other people. And for the first time, I was just in service of myself. Like, for the first time, I just had to get myself ready in the morning. For the first time, I was standing on a queue for food, guys. Delicious food. Standing on a queue for food, and I was just cleaning up after myself. And I just had to get myself to bed. It was such an odd thing. And for like 3 days, I don't know if that's how long it takes for your body to adjust to stuff. But for the first 3 days, I missed the chaos. I missed the service. I missed it. And then by the fourth day, I was like, nah, we're here. Let's be present. Right? Let's be present. Let's do this. Let's enjoy this, right? Let's learn from this. And I was in there. I was in there and I was being mindful, and I was being present, and I was being open to learning, and I would attend really awesome sessions just to empower me and just increase my vocabulary to explain what mental health is, what mental illness is, what mental illness do I have. I was diagnosed with a major depressive episode, and it's like, okay, now I know what I'm dealing with. Now it's no longer operating in the dark. Now it's in the light. Now I know what it is. And we always have the power over the things that we are aware of. That's why my life coach Tulbo Namhlanga says your awareness is your superpower. Now I'm releasing her gems. Sorry, Tony, I'm just sharing your gems. Self-awareness is a superpower. So that's what Akeso helped me with. And now I am operating from a place of self-awareness. I think I said this to the one lady that DM'd me because I'm on a Tommy Tippy campaign and we're sharing the truth. The truth is, it's hashtag the truth is, and I've been sharing my truth about motherhood. And I spoke about my depression as I'm recording this video. I was actually having the conversation with her, and we were talking about just the power of knowing, having the vocabulary to explain what you have, and having the vocabulary to speak on your behalf and be your own advocate. So now we are operating from a place of awareness, and the Akeso journey has been really helpful for that. Now I know how. Now I can identify. I know what that is. I know what that is. That is sadness. So just a vocabulary to explain the things that we have goes such a long way. And my Akeso journey has really, really helped me with that. I have not been healed from depression. That healing journey takes quite some time. So now I'm just operating from a place of awareness, and I'm doing something I'm calling one day at a time. There's a song, One Step at a Time. There's Jordan Sparks, One Step at a Time. That's me. I'm just literally moving one day at a time. And as a note of encouragement to whoever is watching this and feeling really terrible because they had a terrible day, or yesterday was terrible and they don't know what they're going to do tomorrow, girl, the devil loves having us fixate on things that we cannot control. All we can control is right now, right this minute. Right this minute, I am intentionally recording this video to share more of my story, because I am realizing how many of you are relating to that story. Asante is out there with Auntie Mercy, living her best life, and I've locked myself in my bedroom, and I just said my agenda right now is to work and shoot this content and get my story out. So that's all I have control over. So do your best to try and be present to like right now, because tomorrow is not our friend. We don't know it. we can't be associated with it because we don't even know if we're going to see tomorrow. All we know is we are here right now, and that's how I've been navigating my depression, to say one step at a time. If I wasn't fine yesterday, my sister came to me this morning to say, you were not fine yesterday. I'm like, yo, yesterday, babes, it's gone. Hey, I wasn't fine yesterday. Now I am in a new day with new fresh opportunities, and I'm just doing today as best as I can. So I hope this video can help bring you to presence, to say right now you are consuming this content, and I hope this content has been valuable for you, because that's important. I hope this has made you realize something new. You are feeling seen, and feeling understood, and feeling encouraged as well, because I've been in the pits of depression and I'm still navigating depression, but I am doing so good. Today feels like a really good day. I don't know tomorrow. I don't know anything about tomorrow, but right now this feels good. It feels good connecting with you, and I hope to hear your stories in the engagement area there, down there in the comment section. Let me know which part of my story you'd like me to talk more about, because I'm open to talking more about my journey, because there's so much more of you guys that are saying you are relating to the story and you're learning from the journey, and I would like to do that for myself and for you as well. I would definitely love to reach a larger community of women, of moms, of dads. I'd love to reach a larger community, and I need your help to do that. So please give me a big thumbs up. That's a nice thing to do. Do we still get thumbs downs? I don't know. Do we? I don't know. Who am I looking at? My imaginary friend. I don't know if you still get thumbs downs, but don't do that. Just do this, and please subscribe, and please engage here. I love to hear from you. Let me know what you would like me to share with you. Which part of my story would you like me to share with you? And please subscribe and share with somebody else that can gain value from this content, and ask also them to subscribe. All right. So, kita lebona next time with the next story. The next plan is the weekly vlog, and I will see you on the other side of this. Okay, then cheers for now. Bye.